G'day folks, I am down here between Nyora and Loch, and the time is 8 minutes past 1 on Friday the 25th of March 2022, and this is the section that I'd heard about that someone said, oh, you can still get around it. Well, I beg to differ. I'm going to show you why. Just here on the trike today, I had plans of doing some filming over at Loch with the drone. There's a few moves that I want to practice, and I was going to do them at Loch, but I can go back and do them at Nyora Oval, the raceway. But I've got shocking hay fever today, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I thought going for a ride might have, blown some fresh air up my nasal passage and had blown all the hay fevers away, but no, it's no change at all. So you will see in a minute why it is not a good idea to take any bike across here. I mean, I was getting a bit of vertigo as I was walking over myself. I didn't even get halfway over, and this section here is alright, but then when you get up to the gappy sections, everything starts to look a little, how's your father? Yes, and the gaps are quite big between them, so I imagine if you had a two-wheel bike, you would just kind of push that next to you, and you could also stabilize yourself with that. But with a trike, it's just not going to happen, mate. It's just not going to happen, and there's no guarantee that up there hasn't had trees thrown across the track anyway, so I'm not going to bother. But to give you an idea of where this is in terms of distance, in relation, see, Loch's up that way and Nyora's back up that way where my trike is, and it's pretty much right uphill the whole way, and I've got to sort of guesstimate I am somewhere here between 2 to 3 kilometres out of Nyora heading towards Loch, and yeah, it's quite a drop down there. There's a little creeklet thing down there looking very very stagnant and mossy and whatever else you want to call it, and I just don't feel like falling through any bridges today or having some wood thing give out and I go barreling down into the gorge and have a bit of a swim in Stagnation Creek. No, I don't want that. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to head back to Nyora, and I don't think I'm going to do any drone stuff today. This hay fever's absolutely kicking my ass. This is the worst I've had it in years. I had those injections years ago when I was a young man, like in my early 20s, and they were great. It lasted for 10 or 15 years before the hay fever slowly started to come back, and this reminds me of how I used to be before I had those injections. So anyway, I'm not talking about COVID, I'm talking about allergy injections. Excuse me for a minute. Bloody hell. Ugh. I'm drinking water because I get dehydrated because of all the snot coming out of my nose. Oh yes. So yes.